places in India you need to avoid. With the rich and diverse cultural history and thousands of years of myth, folklore, history, and religion to draw on, it is no surprise everything from urban legends to ancient ghost stories thrive in India. In some of these spots, the government has taken steps to stop people from entering after dark, as it is rumored those who do never survive. Welcome to Motion Works, and here are the most haunted places in India if you're daring enough to explore them. Bhangar Fort, Rajasthan. With the highest paranormal activity, an abandoned town in Rajasthan, home to a majestic fort, is reported to be one of the most haunted places in India and the world. According to one of the tales about Bhangar, a priest fell in love with the Princess Ratnavati, who was described as the jewel of Rajasthan. The priest planned to cast a spell on her so she would fall for him as well. However, when the princess came to know of this plan, the priest was killed. Before dying, he cursed the town. Now it lays in ruin and is inhabitable for anyone. It is believed that the roofs of the temples and houses fall down the moment they are built. Those who have dared to stay in the fort overnight have reported hearing footsteps and the screeching of a woman. Shaniwarwada, Pune. Huge forts at night are scary anyway, but Shaniwarwada is something else entirely. According to legend, a prince and heir to the Peshwa throne were brutally murdered in Shaniwarwada. Today, painful screams of Kaka Mala Vacha, which meant Uncle, save me, echo through the fort after dark, especially during a full moon. Doen Hill, West Bengal. According to the locals, terrifying ghosts reside in the small hill station of Doen Hill. The most common is one of a headless boy who roams around in the forest and follows people. Dumas Beach, Gujarat. Definitely not for the faint-hearted. On the Arabian Sea coast, the black sands of Dumas Beach in Gujarat are associated with several mysteries over several years. The beach used to be a Hindi burial ground, and many believed that the restless spirits call out to visitors, taking midnight strolls and walking towards the sea to return to the shore. There have been reports that those who don't heed the voices of the dead disappear in the waters forever. Agra St Kabir, New Delhi. This intricately built ancient place in Delhi is an architectural masterpiece and is protected by the ASI. However, the locals believe it to be haunted by the ghost and satanic demons who lurk in the shadows, following visitors around. Tourists have complained about feeling an uncanny dread once they step inside. Kuldhara Village, Rajasthan. Rajasthan does have the selection of desertly ghostly villages and towns. The Kuldhara village is located near Jaisalmer and was originally inhabited by the Paliwal Brahmins. The lore speaks of the sudden disappearance of the villagers of the Kuldhara as well as 83 other nearby villages in 1825 into thin air, leaving no trace of their whereabouts. It is said that the Minister of State had fallen in love with a girl from the village and had threatened to impose huge taxes upon the entire village unless they married her to him. To protect the honor of the girl, the chief of Kuldhara and the surrounding areas abandoned the villages and cursed the land to remain unoccupied for eternity. Three Kings Church, Goa. Who would have thought that a place of worship would witness paranormal activity? Well, located in Kansalim village, the Three Kings Church is one of the major haunted spots in Goa. They say greed is your worst enemy, and it stands true to this place. This church is haunted by a spirit of three kings who were buried under the church. According to the legend, the three kings who ruled the area always kept on fighting with each other for power to rule the entire kingdom. Eventually, one of them killed the other two, and shortly after, he committed suicide in the wake of public outrage. Lumbee Deharmans, Mussoorie. Once a fully operational lime mine employing thousands of workers, the Lumbee Deharmans of Mussoorie are now abandoned and are considered to be one of the most scariest places in India. Due to hazardous working conditions, the lack of safety regulations, and accidents, countless workers died in the mines and are now said to haunt the tunnels. Strange voices and screams coming from the mines are a regular occurrence here. For more interesting videos, stay tuned to Motionworks. Thank you for watching.